morning and think back on the road we have traveled together. It is hard to believe that it was nearly 2 years ago when we set out on this journey.
Este pur și simplu copleșitor să stau în fața voastră în această dimineață și să-mi amintesc calea parcursă împreună. Este greu de crezut că aproape 2 ani în urmă am început această călătorie, dar amintindu-ne despre această călătorie ce a început cu pași șovăitori, tentativ, noi vedem cât de mult aceste tinere și acești tineri au progresat.
A journey that started out with hesitant, tentative steps, we see just how far you young ladies and gentlemen have progressed. It has been both an honor and a privilege being part of your journey, and one that has been filled with wonderful memories. I would also like to pay tribute to the wonderful teachers and the director.
A fost onoare, precum și un privilegiu, să fac parte din călătoria voastră, una plină de amintiri minunate. De asemenea, aș vrea să menționez respectul meu față de minunații profesori și directoare. Rog aplauze!
There are moments in our lives when we find ourselves at a crossroad, afraid, confused, without a roadmap. The choices we make in those moments can define the rest of our days. Of course, when faced with the unknown, most of us prefer to turn around and go back.
Sunt momente în viața noastră când ne aflăm la răscruce, speriați, încurcați, fără nicio hartă îndrumătoare. Alegerile făcute în acele momente astfel ne influențează tot restul zilelor. Cu siguranță, când confruntați cu necunoscutul, majoritatea din noi preferă să se întoarcă și să plece înapoi.
When we experience our fear, when we say the words I am scared, we have the choice. The ability to acknowledge that being scared is not who we are. It is not our identity. Hold strengths and resources inside. You have your glorious self. Don't let your fears overwhelm your desires. Let the barriers you face, and there will be barriers, be external, not internal. Fortune does favor the bold, and I promise that you will never know what you're capable of unless you try. To the graduates,
către absolvenți,
as you stand on the brink of moving into life beyond this school, change will be inevitable. It is inevitable that structures, processes, and relationships will change in your day-to-day lives. It is inevitable that you will face new challenges, and it is inevitable that things may seem a little different in the year ahead. Yes, life is definitely going to become a little bit shaken up and stirred.
Așa cum stați,
you have the gift of time. Use it wisely, but use it to do what you love. Believe anything is possible and then work hard to make it happen.
Voi aveți darul timpului, deci folosiți-l rațional, realizând.
Do what interests you. You will be making important decisions over the next few years. Eventually, find what you love to do and pour yourself into it. You do not want to dread going to work every day. You'll be at your best, by the way, when you are happy, when you feel joy. You will learn after graduation, many of you will chase your dreams, hoping to find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, the riches that life could afford you. But there are many sacrifices in which to be had in order to relish in the comforts of life. One day, a group of my alumni friends and I got together and decided to visit a university professor. The conversation soon turned into complaints about stress in work and in life. Offering us some coffee, the professor went to the kitchen and returned with a large pot of coffee and an assortment of cups. Some plain looking, some expensive, some exquisite, telling us to help ourselves to the coffee. We all had a cup of coffee in hand. The professor went on to say, if you noticed, all the nice looking expensive cups were taking up, leaving behind the plain and cheap ones. While it is normal for you want only the best for yourselves, that is the source of your problems and stress. All of you really wanted was coffee, not the cup. but you consciously went for the best cups and were eyeing each other's cups. Now consider this. Life is the coffee, and the jobs, money, positions in society are the cups. They are just tools to hold on and contain life, and do not change the quality of life. Sometimes, by concentrating only on the cup, we fail to enjoy the coffee God has provided, so don't let the cups drive you. Enjoy the coffee instead.
Tot ce
Life is not about warming yourself by the fire. Life is about building the fire. And generosity is the match. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody.
viața nu constă din focul de care ne
That the vast majority of students that I had the pleasure of working with strove to work to their potential. They aimed high, set their goals, and for the most part, they not only achieved them, but in fact surpassed them. As you face and tackle the inevitable changes, hold true to yourself. Remember to hold on to your value systems, and most importantly, your humanity. It is these values that will guide you further on your journey.
Deci, doamnelor și domnilor, înfruntând și abordând schimbările inevitabile, să rămâneți totuși voi înșivă. Țineți minte să vă păstrați valorile și, cel mai important, umanitatea voastră. Aceste valori vă vor îndruma mai departe.
Although today will fade away into a faint memory, remember that your life is a remarkable occasion. I have no doubt that you will rise to it.
În încheiere, deși astăzi vom dispărea într-o memorie vagă, țineți minte că viața voastră este o ocazie remarcabilă și eu nu am nicio îndoială că vă veți ridica până la ea.
Thank you for the memories.